Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I'm feeling so tired today, but I'm so excited because in today's video I have the Colourpop and Star Wars collection. I did not get everything in the collection, but I did get like the things I wanted, so I'm very excited to show this to you today. This is mainly the video. I did get a couple other things which I am going to try on today. I got a couple things from the High Roller collection also. I got the Super Shock Blush and Jump Turn. And then I could not resist the purple highlighter. I think I've talked about it a few times on my channel that I'm like, for some reason I'm super into finding purple highlighters at the moment. So when I seen that Colourpop released this purple Soul Body highlight, I had to pick it up. So hopefully this stuff will go with my look today. I think I'm going to do like maybe a blue eye look today. I'm not sure, but I think I'm going to do a blue eye look today so it won't look too strange if I have like purple highlighter and purpley cheeks, I guess. But you have to excuse if the light's not as good today. You have to excuse me. It's been a rainy couple of days. I think even in the last video I posted, I just posted like a full face of my TJ Maxx and Marshalls and makeup that I bought at TJ Maxx and Marshalls, and the lighting wasn't as good. I noticed it when I was editing that the lighting wasn't as good in that video either, and it's just because it's been rainy days here. It's supposed to rain all weekend. I'm filming this on a Friday, fun fact. But here is this Super Shock Blush and Jump Turn. It's just like a really pretty purpley pink shade. I mean, it's bright. I'm going to go in with like a very light hand with it, but I'm excited to try it out for you today. So I'm going to go in with that first because all I have on is my foundation, concealer, powder, bronzer, and I have already primed my eyes with my e.l.f. Putty Eye Primer. But I haven't done my cheeks yet, so I'm excited to do my cheeks. Never used like a purpley blush before. And maybe this would be better on deeper skin tones versus fair skin tones, but I don't care. I don't care. I do what I want. It's my channel, so I can pretty much do what I want on my own channel. But I love purple, so I have this love for purple. I don't know why, ever since I was a teenager. Love for purples. I've always loved purples. I love the Super Shock formula from Colourpop. Their blushes. I'm surprised they haven't came out with the Super Shock bronzer formula yet. So, Colourpop, if you're watching this, maybe a Super Shock bronzer. I know you love to give us eyeshadow palettes, but we wouldn't be mad at a Super Shock bronzer. I mean, you do good Super Shock eyeshadows, and you do great Super Shock blushes. I think you would do great Super Shock, I think they would do great Super Shock bronzer too. They could even give us like a Super Shock eyeshadow palette. That would be so cool. Okay, that would be really cool if you ask me. Okay, next I have this Soul Body Shimmering Body Powder. It is in the shade High Roller from the High Roller collection. How cute was this packaging too on the High Roller collection? I thought this packaging was super cute. Just reminded me of the 80s and 90s growing up, that type of packaging. And here is the highlight. How cute is that? Purple. I'm so excited for it. It looks like the same color of the lip gloss that I got from the Star Wars collection. So there's always that. I'm going to try out my new brush. I got this brush from TJ Maxx and Marshalls. It's a Real Techniques brush. It's supposed to be like a highlighter brush. I think I'm going to go in with that brush just to see how it does. If I don't like it, I'll go back to my usual brush. But, oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for this, so I hope it's good. I know if you don't like glittery highlights, I would not get these Soul Body shimmers, because these Soul Body shimmers, even though they're a highlight, they are more of a glittery highlighter formula. So you will see like little glitters on your face. Well, I like that. I really like it. And I think it works perfect for my skin tone. I was wondering if it would be too dark for my skin tone, but I don't think so. I like it. It's giving me an intergalactic feel for my highlight. Feeling intergalactic. Perfect for today's perfect for today's look, I think. I do like that highlighter brush. It did pretty good. I was thinking for more of a targeted highlight, it would be a good brush. So far, hits all around. We'll see if that keeps on happening. Okay. I guess nothing left to do but to go into the eyeshadow palette. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I feel like besides the Child's palette and maybe the Mandalorian palette, this is like the best Star Wars palette that they've come out with. I think it fits the theme a lot better, even better than the Darth Vader, a lot better than the Darth Vader one. I know a lot of people were disappointed in the Darth Vader palette, but yeah. Here is the packaging. How freaking stunning is that? I know a lot of people said they wish that this was on the front of the packaging was on the front of this, but I think they wanted to give more of a clean look, and this is giving you more of when if you watch a Star Wars movie and it's like starting, this pops up on the screen and then it starts scrolling and saying a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. You see this first, but it's giving me like the start of a movie or the end of the credits. So, and here is the back of the palette. Looking to see if there's any like pressed pigments. It doesn't show it on here, so maybe it's gonna show it on here. Usually there's like a little asterisk next to them. Oh, here it is. So the ones that are not intended for use on your eye, we have Republic, Outer Rim, and Galactic Empire. Is not intended for use in the eye area. They're just pressed pigments. So here is what the inside of the palette looks like. So it's this one and this one and this one that's not intended for use in the eye area. It's just because it's a pressed pigment, it may cause staining on your lid is all. And you guys, I'm so excited for these like galaxy looking shades. This was so, I would give snaps for Colourpop's snaps for Colourpop's creative team for coming up with these like galaxy looking shadows, which is perfect for Star Wars and a space theme. So I'm just snaps for them. I'm just gonna go ahead and get into the look because I don't want this video to be super long. I feel like whenever I do almost a full face of makeup or a full face of makeup, I cannot cut the video down past 40 minutes. It drives me nuts. There's other people that do a full face of makeup. Their videos are like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, maybe sometimes 30 minutes. I don't know how they do it. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I had to pull out my child mirror that came with the Mandalorian collection, which already looks like it has a scratch on it. Oh no. I have had it sitting in a drawer. Dang it. This is why you don't sit your mirrors in a drawer, I guess. I want to hang them up like on the wall behind me. But, yeah. I need to figure out a situation for my mirrors. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. Let's go in with the transition shade. I think I'm gonna go with maybe Starfighter. I think I'm gonna go in with Starfighter here and put that in my crease. Just using a bigger, fluffier brush. Like I said earlier, I have like already primed my lids with my e.l.f. Putty Eye Primer in the shade, in the white shade, because that is the shade. I'm not going to do too much of a fancy look. I really want this to be kind of like blue. I'm going to use the deep blue next. And I think I'm going to use the Jelly Munch shadow, because I would usually buy these Jelly Munch shadows and then I never show them in my video. I use just the palette. But this palette gives me so much inspiration, this palette does. I think I want to do a 5 looks 1 palette using this palette. Maybe I can do that next week for y'all and post it on like a Monday or something, a 5 looks 1 palette using this Star Wars palette, because I do feel like there's so much you can do with this palette. It's just so many different looks I think you can get out of it. So I think you can even get just a neutral everyday look out of this palette. Okay, now that we got that going on, I'm going to go into my rougher number 14. I'm going to use that blue shade. I am going to put it into my crease too, just because I want it all over. And then I'll probably go back and just deepen it up in my outer corner. But I am going to put it in my outer corner and in my crease. I'm going for a blue smoky eye kind of today. And I really want to test this blue shade to see how it did. So I thought I would just do kind of a simple look today. I know not everybody looks good in blue. I like these deeper blues. I think the deeper blues look better on me than this blue is blending out really good. I'm surprised. I'm going with my little bit smaller brush, and I'm going to just concentrate that blue more on my outer corner just to make it a little bit deeper. And if I need to go deeper, there is the black. This palette actually did come with a black. I don't think I ever, so I'm going to go back into the shade Rebellion. I don't think I ever showed it to you. So I'm going back into the shade Rebellion, and I'm going to try to concentrate it just in the outer corner to see if I can deepen it up more. But I think I might add just a touch of black to it. Also, I had to just take a touch of the black just to deepen up the outer corner. Just a touch more. I think it's working perfectly. If you just add a touch of black, it just makes the blue just look that much deeper. I think it looks really good. I'm gonna go under my eyes now. My rougher number 2. Yep, my rougher number 2. The rougher shader brush. I'm gonna go under my eyes with the deep blue. Trying to do that smoky blue eye look today. I'm gonna go into my Sigma shader brush now. It's the E55 eye shading brush. It's a lot bigger than Breffers, and it just does so good for blending out. So I'm gonna go back into that shade that I used in the crease, Starfighter. And I'm going to use that just to blend out the blue. So we have like essentially the same thing going on under my eye as I do above. I think because I added that touch of black on my outer corner, I'm going to go in and take just a little bit of the black and put it just in the very corners of my eye just to match that same aesthetic. So far it's looking the way I want. Now I am not going to use the shimmers in the palette. I'm going to go in and I want to use the Jelly Much Shadow. This is in Astromech. I'm going to show it to you. It looks so stunning and it's going to go perfectly with the blue smoky eye. So here is what it looks like. How stunning is that? I could not get that shade when that was, so I am just going to take what's left on the lid because there's some on the lid. And I'm just going to use the brush I normally use to apply shimmers to my lid. I'm going to try to do almost like a faux cut crease with this. Wish me luck. I don't do good at doing stuff like that, so this ought to be interesting. So look at that. Look how stunning that is. Oh, I love it. I'm going to go in and do the same thing on the other eye. This product just moves so easy that it makes it easy to do this, which I like. I don't know how these are going to stay on my eyes. And I guess they dry down. I don't know. I've never really used these Jelly Much shadows to know if they dry down or not. But how freaking stunning is that? Freaking phenomenal. I love the way my eye looks. I look otherworldly. I love it. I am going to go back into the palette. I'm going to add just a little bit more into my crease. Just a touch into the blue. Looks good. Now let's do the inner corner, shall we? I think I'm going to go in the inner corner with maybe Rebel Princess. It looks like the lightest shade in the palette. I think I'm going to do the inner corner with Rebel Princess. I do my inner corner and brow bone highlight with that. I know I didn't get into using those really cute Galaxy shades today. Oh, this seems like a Super Shock. I know I didn't get really into using the really cute Galaxy shades today, but like I said, I want to do probably a 5 looks 1 palette, and I will definitely use it then. I feel like I should put maybe just a little bit of red in this look. Maybe I will add a little bit. I'm going to go into, because this has like a pinkish undertone, I'm going to go into the shade Kessel Run. It's the silver in the palette. And I'm going to put that on my lid because that one has a little bit of a pinky undertone to it. And I just want something that's not so pinky. That's better. I like that a lot better. I am loving this look. Oh, and they do dry down. My Jelly Much shadow is completely dry now. It just looks otherworldly. Oh my gosh, I love it. This is probably one of my favorite Star Wars palettes that came out since The Mandalorian. Definitely better than their last release of the Darth Vader palette. It's better than that one. So, what I haven't shown you is I did get a gloss and 1 lipstick. So I got this gloss in the shade Dark Lord. Oh, that's the lipstick. I got the gloss in the shade Elite. The lipstick is in Dark Lord. And here is what the packaging looks like. See, purple, like the highlight. I am going to try the gloss on by itself, just because I want to see what it looks like on my lips, and then I'll go in with the lipstick. But I did get the lipstick in the shade Dark Lord, and here's what the color looks like. And I have to say, this has like a little bit of weight to it, so it doesn't feel real cheap. Here's the color. Of course I went with the neutral, but look at the lipstick. It is like so stunning. I like that it's like a soft matte around it, and it has like little stars. It's really pretty. I love the details that they took with this. I feel like Colourpop always does the details so good in their collaborations and everything. Yeah. I'm going to go with the gloss because I just want to see if this is going to give me a little like bluish purple tint to my lips. I'm so curious. And it does. I don't know if you can see that, but it does give me that bluish purple tint to my lips. Now, their Luxe Gloss is a little bit sticky, which is not my favorite. But I have been looking for like a shade like this. Oh, I like it. I like this shade. I'm glad I got it. I do like the smell of these glosses. They smell like an orange dreamsicle. Which, yum. This lipstick is super creamy. Here it is on the lips. It's has a little bit of oranginess to it. It's like a peachy nude. It's super creamy and really good. It is their, it's their Cream Luxe lipstick. I really like it. But I'm going to go over it with the gloss. Because I'm curious what the gloss is going to look like over it. Clean off my gloss applicator before I put it back in. So I don't want to infect my gloss with my lipstick. But here it looks like my lips with the gloss on. Okay, I'm going to go off camera now. I'm going to finish doing my mascara. I'm going to do my mascara and everything, and then I'll be back to show you my completed look. Okay, I am back, and I put my mascara on. I did add just a little bit of the red in the palette in the inner part of my eyes, just to give it a little bit something extra. I think it just adds a little differentiation to my look. And here is a close-up of my look. I really like the Jelly Mud shadow. And my lips. I really like it. I love my look today. I love the look I got out of the palette today. I do want to do like I was saying, I want to do a 5 looks 1 palette with this because I just feel so inspired looking at this color story. And I feel like there's just so many looks you can get out of it. And I want to try out those galactic, like marveled Super Shock shades. So I'm definitely going to do a video where I do a 5 looks 1 palette. And you'll see different looks from me from the palette, from Pine Neutrals to Colorful. I'm going to use those galactic shades. Maybe it'll come, maybe not next week, but maybe the following week on Monday. We'll see. If I can post it like Thursday next week, I'll try. But I usually, when I do my 5 looks 1 palette, I just take all week and I use the palette all week long from Monday through Friday on my eyes. And then I can post it on the following Monday for a video. But yeah, I really enjoyed everything in this collection. This is like the super wonderful, really good Colourpop formula. And they came with this palette. So many people dragged them for the Star Wars Darth Vader palette, saying that they were so disappointed by it. And they wanted a black, they wanted reds, they wanted more for the palette. So I feel like Colourpop really took that to heart, and then they brought it with this collection for Star Wars. And I love that they did such a bigger collection for May the 4th be with you. I'm glad it included some Jelly Mud shadows, even though Super Shocks are normally my favorite. I'm in love with this Jelly Mutt shadow. How shiny and gorgeous it is. I freaking am in love with this look. I think it looks so good. Y'all have to let me know down below in the description box if you purchased it. Let me know down below in the comments if you have purchased anything from the Star Wars and Colourpop collection. I literally just got this in the mail yesterday, which is the 14th, 12th. The 12th. This is probably going to go up on Monday. And it's so funny because I'm filming this on Friday the 13th. I feel like I should be doing some filming of something horror palette wise or something. Who knows? But yeah. Sorry, he's listening to me again. But yeah, I really enjoyed this collection. The palette, from what I used in the palette, super amazing formula. I love the gloss. It's a little thick and sticky for me, their glosses. But I love that the color does show up on my lips. It gives me like a bluey purple reflect on my lips if I just want to wear the gloss by itself. And I really like the lipstick. It's nice and creamy, was easy to apply. Feels comfortable in the lips. Jelly Mutt shadow. Dried down. It's dry now. Completely dry. I really like it. Now I'm seeing the use of these Jelly Mutt shadows. You can use them to like make a faux cut crease with them. I never thought about that. The blush. I really love the blush too. I love, it's no secret, I love their Super Shock formula. Even their blushes, I love them. Even the Super Shock blush formula, I love it. And I was worried that this might not go with my look today, but I think it really goes good with my look today. Especially since I added that little bit of red on my inner corner. It matches perfectly. The highlight, a beautiful, stunning purple. I love everything. I recommend everything. It's just a really good day for makeup today, apparently. And I'm just in love with my look. In love, in love, in love. I cannot not say that enough. But yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up down below. And if you're not yet subscribed, I would greatly appreciate it if you would consider subscribing to my channel. And next to the subscribe button is the bell. You can ring that to be notified of all my future uploads. And I hope you guys are having a great day, night, weekend, whenever it is when you're watching this. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys!